Hey, it's Paul, back with another Tintype video. This one's a shoot inspired by Marilyn Monroe. Came about, I saw my friend Johanna had posted a picture in a white tully dress, and it immediately took me to Milton Greene's photo shoot he did in the 50s with Marilyn Monroe in a white tutu. Before we get right to that part, I guess just a little bit of what's going on as I set up. Wiped off a bunch of glass plates that I had cleaned in the dishwasher. Applied just a rim. I just put an edge of albumin on them to help hold my collodion in place. Load them up into my 3D printed film or plate holders, film holders, whatever you want to call them. Filling up my silver tank, and obviously it took more than just that little beaker of silver to fill that thing up. I poured a couple in there. I think that thing holds about 1.5 liters for an 8x10 tank from Lund. Went out, put my dark box together, had the window open, first time in a while. Johanna actually never looked through it. I don't even know if I invited her to look through it. But since I was set up in my garage, I didn't have to worry about too much light coming in. Using Old Dead Bride collodion, had my various little cups there to pour developer and stop it with a big beaker of water later, or that's what will go in that plastic beaker. Brought out the glass plates, brought out, of course, all the trays, and here's the setup. Big reflector on my camera, shooting on my 8x10. Moved that reflector around a lot as the sun moved during the session, but it provided fantastic light. And then here's a shot of the Marilyn Monroe inspiration from Milton.
So I'm going to focus on you one more time. So go ahead and get in your little pose there. Then I'll have you be still. Right up here. Alright, so you can breathe and blink, just don't move your head too far back and forth.
Okay.
We're going to do this for 4 seconds. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4. Okay, relax. Not too bad. Let's see if it's enough light. So I'll be back out with this in a couple minutes. You don't have to sit there like in the laser. If you don't want to. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to check your focus again here.
Okay.
I know you're going to move your head around some, so it's probably going to change a fair bit as we go anyhow, but just to be thorough. Alright, so stay there. Here we go, first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can change. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. See what happens.
Cool.
We'll see what happened.
See what happens.
One last one of these for
Just for
because it's the
just for you.
best part of what people do with this process in social media. You see all 4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Hey, it's me. I'm back. Hope you enjoyed that part of the video. Just gonna go real quick and show you how I varnish plates. Nothing too fancy here or out of the ordinary. I use UV Photographics Ultra Pale Shellac. This is a 4x5 test plate that I unfortunately dropped. Put that big mark on it. I actually let my plates warm up on an old quesadilla maker. I just put them there for, I don't know, 15-20 seconds. You'll see I test the temperature just to see if they're hot enough by touching them to the back of my arm. If they're warm, I assume that all the water's been dried out of them and they're ready to go to have some varnish poured on them. I do not warm my varnish up anymore. I haven't done that in a long time. I don't think many people do anymore. I do have a pour bottle that I pour out of, and then I will pour the excess off the plate back into the bottle. You can actually see in the frame there. And then once that gets so full, I filter it just through a coffee filter back in, and it becomes the pour bottle again. I never have to add anything to my varnish. I've never had to add solvent or anything like that to make it flow. I seem to keep the caps on it enough or something. I don't know. Let it drain pretty good. Again, not very long there. Lay it down and let it warm back up, and all the solvents come out of it. So the varnish is nice and cured, and it can finish drying just in a rack. That's it. It's pretty simple. Sometimes I get a little ridge. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't. My experience is clients don't really care. But that's the process. I'll let you watch this last bigger one and end the video.